Being pregnant is an exciting time, but it can also be stressful, especially if it's your first. Add in the pressures of a global pandemic, social justice reawakening, and extreme weather events, and almost anybody would need some additional help. And that's where a doula comes in. Jalen Henderson shows us how this ancestral role is helping change the face of maternal health care in the U.S.
Go to this one. So I was on lockdown, 5 months pregnant. I didn't know what to do. I always knew I wanted a doula. So I reached out to Nicole, and that made it a lot easier.
Doulas have been around for centuries, but it wasn't until a couple of decades ago when people started documenting their impact on birth outcomes. Spoiler alert, it improves them.
Traditionally, when we live communally and we live all together, you had people to provide that support, especially for Black communities. So they're coming to you with information. They're providing that social, emotional, physiological, psychological support.
Check out this research. The maternal mortality rate for 2018 was 17.4 deaths per 100,000 live births. The mortality rate for Black women in particular was 2.5 times the rate for white women. That's a big difference.
This shouldn't be. This is something that has happened because of what we've experienced historically. So doulas and midwives getting increased attention has a lot to do with the way that they can help improve our outcomes.
Dozens of studies have concluded that people with doula support deliver their babies faster, have lower C-section rates, and have fewer preterm or low birth weight babies.
I just wanted to make sure that I was protected, that my voice was heard. Because when you're having a baby at the time, like, you're not thinking about none of that. So having a doula in the room or who's prepping you for that, the questions to ask, like, I wouldn't have thought to say that stuff or to know that I can tell them that.
And we treat pregnancy as a condition that requires medical management. That's where we fall short. But if we make this a very normal thing, just seeing our bodies in and of themselves as something normal, that sets the stage for true empowerment and education.
A doula is different from a midwife who provides medical care during pregnancy, birth, and the immediate postpartum period. A doula provides the new mother and family with emotional, informational, and psychological support during pregnancy, birth, and the immediate postpartum period. Still ahead at noon, if your brown sugar is as hard as a rock, we have a recipe that will soften your heart.